stop buying protein bars. Do you have any idea what's in there? There's like 30 different ingredients and half of them you can't even pronounce. Humectants, glycerol, sucralose, maltitol, and something called flavoring. What the hell even is flavoring? We can do better. Today we're gonna make 4 ingredient, no baking, homemade protein bars, super easy to make, packing a ton of protein, no dangerous additives, and a lot cheaper than from the supermarket. But that's not it. We're also gonna make protein brownies and protein pancakes and compare those to see which one is best. Let's go. Okay, so first for the protein bars. We have 60 grams of coconut flour here, and we're just gonna put that into a bowl, and then we're gonna take the peanut butter and pour in about 500 grams of that. 450, 500. All right, now we just put in some sweetener, just a little bit. We can add some more maybe later, but I don't want to put in too much. Just to your liking. Very important ingredient. 3 scoops of flavorless protein powder. Gonna put that in there. That's a lot, okay? The recipe said we should use a little less protein powder, but we just wanted to put in more protein, so I guess that should work. That is a lot, but I think it's coming together. Okay, all that's left to do is put it in with parchment paper, pour everything in there. I'm gonna flatten it out a bit. And that goes in the refrigerator for about an hour, and then we have our protein bars. Hey, this is Linus from the future. Quick spoiler alert, the protein bars didn't come out as expected. This is me the day after. I put them overnight in the freezer, and now this is what they should have looked like. Yeah, and now they look pretty good. In the video, they didn't come out as good as they look here. Yeah, a lot better than yesterday. So the bars are not as bad as they might seem in the video, but we just didn't refrigerate them for enough time. They turned out pretty funny in the video. I'll let you keep watching. Enjoy the video. Alright, let's put some chocolate on there. To get that good old layer. Here we go. That is absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's take a look, and it is perfect. Look at this. Let's cut it. Yeah, so it does look pretty gooey, which isn't optimal. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but probably is in this case. Boom, there's your protein bar. So this is more like a fork and knife treat. No. Next slice could be better. Okay. It's not just about the looks, alright?
It's the inside that matters.
Yes. And for that reason, we're gonna do a taste test.
Taste test.
Welcome to taste test number 1. And yeah,
Does not look
good.
But that's the outside.
I think we're gonna need forks.
We're gonna need forks.
I'm gonna get forks.
We'll get some forks. The chocolate looks good though. I think that was a very good addition. Because without the chocolate it would have been... You might as well just eat peanut butter.
That was what I was skeptical about from the beginning. That there's so much peanut butter in there, but we just followed the recipe. And probably if we had put in more of that flour, it would have worked better. So, but we're gonna check for the taste.
Make sure to get some chocolate with it on the scoop. Because otherwise, exactly right.
Can't swallow it.
Tastes like peanut butter. I feel a bit better knowing that there's protein in here, but I think this might be a flop. But stay tuned for much better other recipes to come. Please don't click away.
I think we picked the wrong recipe. Well, I don't think I'm gonna eat another bite of that. Don't do this at home. Maybe you have a better recipe. We'd be glad to know. Share your recipe if you got any better recipes
In the comments.
But this was definitely flop.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay.
I think we should rate it.
We should rate it.
1 out of 10. No, 1. No. That's not my rating.
But it's not far away.
Yeah, the rating is from 1 to 10.
Yes, so from 1 to 10. You wanna go first?
So, it's really hard to eat. It tastes like peanut butter, so you might as well just take a spoon of peanut butter. And that might actually go down quicker. I give this a 2.3 out of 10.
I think I would give it a 1.8.
A 1.8.
So averaging out it is a 2 out of 10, which is very low.
Yeah,
Don't
I think
do it at home.
a spoon of peanut butter would. I think I would give that a 2.6. I personally don't really like peanut butter, but it would still be higher than this. But it. Yeah, exactly.
Stay tuned for the brownies. Trust, the brownies are gonna be insane. Let's get to the brownies, please though.
Yeah.
We'll get this out of your side.
Yeah.
Now, check out the brownies.
Yes. Alright. We can even put that in the thumbnail?
You can't even put that in the thumbnail. No. You need to try and fail, but on this channel, we're honest.
Yeah.
And we share our mistakes. Now we're gonna move on to the brownies, and they're a bit more complicated, but also no big deal. We're gonna have to preheat the oven first to 175 Celsius, or I'm gonna put the number in Fahrenheit for you on the screen. All right, and now we can mix the dough. And for that, we're gonna need 2, preferably ripe bananas. Now we're gonna squish them. Okay, these are not that ripe. It's probably better if you use a bit riper ones, but they will be fine. All right, bananas are squished successfully. And now we're gonna put in more peanut butter. 130. All right, put in a little bit of sweetener. So agave syrup, you can use maple syrup or any other syrup you like. A little bit. It doesn't really look like a brownie, right? So in order to give it that brownie look, we're gonna put in cocoa powder and put in about 30 grams of that. All right. And some brownie flavored protein powder. I'm gonna put in, recipe says 1 scoop, but I'm just gonna put in 2 scoops. Actually, it might get a bit too dry.
Put in 1.5 maybe.
I put 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay, half a scoop. Okay, now mix everything. Looks pretty nice actually. I think I should have squished the bananas a little bit better. It looks pretty much like a brownie dough. It smells really good. So now that the batter is done, we put it into our shape. Just pour it in there. Even it out a bit. All right. So now we're gonna put it in the oven at 175 Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. All right. Put that in there. The brownies are done. It's been 15 minutes. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, burnt to a crisp. You'd love to see it.
It's not burnt. Shut up. It smells awesome.
Absolutely.
And we're just gonna let it cool down a bit. And I'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, the brownies are done. And now we're gonna transfer them. Okay. Looks like brownies.
Cinematic shots.
Time for tasting round number 2.
Yes.
Okay,
Delicious.
let's try them.
Fudgy brownies that are still a bit squishy. Oh wait. Really nice texture. And still warm. And some are really gooey as well, which is very good.
A bit peanut butterish.
But it's a really good feeling to know that what you're eating is helping you build muscle.
And without any dangerous additives.
I think that was a success. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the brownies after you made them.
Exactly, make them yourself.
Yes,
Try them out.
and put in the comments,
Yeah,
please.
please.
We need views.
What would you rate them? Scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Is 10 like
10 is like the best thing you've ever eaten. You could eat that like all day long, 7 days a week.
alright?
And 1 is like, you wish you would have never put that in your mouth.
Alright. I think I'd rate the brownies a solid 8.2.
8.2.
8.2.
Damn.
The fudginess really, I don't really care what it tastes like. It's just so gooey that
The texture is
it
really nice.
compensates for
But you
everything else.
do like taste that it's like very protein rich.
Yes.
So it's a bit dense.
You can taste the protein. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would put it a bit lower, maybe like a 7.8.
Alright.
But so average, 8 out of 10. Very solid. And if you're wondering what all that in the background is about, keep watching. It's gonna be very interesting.
Yes.
That's a good take. Right now, throw that shit away.
No, that's not part of the video.
So now it's time for the final recipe, the protein pancakes. This is a recipe I didn't get from the internet. I got it from this guy,
Yes, me.
and he says it's good. Today we're gonna find out if that's actually true. For that, we're gonna need 150 grams of oats, 150. All right. 2 scoops of protein powder. This is about 3. So just put that in there. This is again the flavorless protein powder, but you can use any protein powder you want. A package of baking powder. Probably it's a bit too much, but yeah, we're just gonna use a package. Can you have too much baking powder?
No. It's good for you.
Now, just a splash of milk.
Just a bit more. Yes, perfect.
Okay, just a splash. Then a little bit of cinnamon and 2 bananas. Again, a little bit damaged. We don't judge. We got everything. Why did I put it in a bowl and not just right in there? I don't know.
It's a very good question.
So now we're gonna put in everything in the blender. Okay, now it's time to blend. Are they not gonna be way too dry?
No.
Okay, it's his recipe. He's the boss. Let's see if that becomes a disaster. Okay, I think there's something wrong. Maybe there's not enough liquid in there. What would you say?
I don't know.
Bro.
Maybe we should take a spoon and like.
Or maybe put in some milk. Okay, let's try it like this.
Turn it.
It's moving.
It's moving. There is movement.
There might be something wrong with the blender. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe not Max. Okay. That's not healthy blender sounds. What's happening?
Okay.
It's not done yet, obviously. Look at this. This is kind of alright. Okay, maybe a bit more.
What are you gonna do with that pan over there?
Now it's time to turn dough into pancakes. And for that, we're gonna need a pan. And we're gonna need to heat up the pan and put butter inside.
Perfect.
Not too high heat. Let us heat up a little more. Okay, now the pan's hot. And we're gonna pour the first pancakes in there. Okay. Yes. Smells awesome. Now we're gonna let the pan do its job. I think it's time to flip. Look at this.
Perfection right on the first one.
Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, they're done. Nice. First two completed. We're gonna get right going with the next two. Alright, that's it. We got 7 pancakes and they look awesome.
Oh yeah.
So Ashil, time for the final testing round.
Yeah. I think first we should try them raw, you know?
Yeah, let's try them raw.
See if they're good.
Okay, I just tried to break them and they seem pretty dry. I need to say.
The banana taste is coming through.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. Because we used unflavored protein powder. I think if you would use something with flavor, obviously you would taste that. But I don't use, what flavor was it? Raspberry flavored protein powder. I once did this with pancakes and no, don't, please. But, alright, raw. Agave syrup, it's sweet, but it's not unhealthy.
Let's try it.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah. That makes it a lot better. But it's very sweet. I could eat this all day as well. I think the brownies even more, but now, to compensate for all the healthiness of these pancakes, we're gonna add Nutella to this.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Oh, you're missing out. But as I said before, Nutella is not healthy.
I actually like them way better than brownies. So I need to place them really high. Because they're just basically like normal pancakes, but pack a ton of protein. This time, you really don't taste the protein. Like they don't taste dense.
Yeah.
First I was afraid they're a little bit dry. They're not at all. So I would place them a solid 9.3.
The raw version, 9.3.
9.3.
Damn. I would give the raw pancake, I think also an 8.2, the same as the brownies. Yeah. Once you add the Nutella, taste-wise, it shoots up to a 9.6, but obviously it's not as healthy. So overall, the pancakes, a 9. Make the pancakes as well, and if you do, put it in the comments and tell us how you thought they were, please.
No, really make them like the recipes, Usher's recipe, secret recipe.
Yes.
Insane. Really good. If you have a blender that works.
Yes.
That's the
exactly.
condition
earlier.
So, now that we've baked these 3 different protein snacks, it's time for the final review. Which of them is best? Which of them is worst? I think you might have a slight idea how we're gonna rank them.
I think we should. It's still in my throat. Start with this one. Don't eat this.
Do not. Just don't do it.
We're sorry that we made this.
Please forget about them.
Yeah.
Don't make them ever.
Next is brownies.
Brownies.
Delicious. Gooey perfection.
Really good.
Yes.
Like, I need another bite.
That is the optimal just snack if you're back from school, anything, back like after a training session, eat one of these, you'll be happy. And it's something to look forward to during training. Then we have pancakes. If you eat this for breakfast, you might actually win the Mr. Olympia. It's delicious, you can't stop eating them. Just eat these.
So, number 1, definitely pancakes.
Yeah.
Then close behind, the brownies. And then very, very far off, this right here. Which we can't even call protein bars.
But thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. If you have other protein-rich recipes, we'd be happy to read about them in the comments. Or if you even try to make one of those recipes, one of those 2 recipes at home. We'd like to hear from your own experiences. Yeah, if you would like to see more content together with Ashil, also write that in the comments. Other than that, leave a like, subscribe for more content.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for, we already said that.
We already said that, yeah. Good job.